Good morning. Welcome to another episode of the marathon. Life's not a sprint, it's a marathon, and today is clearly really hard. Currently just trying to stop crying so I can put on makeup to take Thomas to school and to go to work. We had a tough night. I don't remember the last time I slept through the night. I think it was July. I was up at 1, just awake. And then I fell back asleep, I think, until about 2:30. And then I was awake again. And Thomas was up at 3:30. And I couldn't get him back to sleep. Clearly, I'm not gonna stop crying in time to put on makeup yet. I'm gonna go make his lunch. Try and pull myself together. That is gonna be... It's gonna be the theme of today's video, I think. How to pull yourself together. I just wish I could stay home. Or have some help. Okay. I'm trying to pull this together. Make his lunch. Try and put some makeup on. Okay. I don't know what to say. I'll be back. Okay, tip 1 on pulling yourself together when you're having a bad day: wear something comfortable. I was in really tight jeans and a really tight shirt. We've changed. Now I'm in this scarf, which I love. Like I think I still look put together, but I feel much more comfortable. And then this like purple tank top, this really nice waterfall cardigan, and then black leggings. Yeah, so I'm feeling more comfortable, but still I feel like appropriate. I have obviously to go to the radio station. Don't worry, I'll change out of my slippers. But then I'm meeting with a new client, so I want it to look, you know, somewhat put together. Managed to pull my face together too. I mean, there's really nothing I can do about the fact that I have bags on bags, but we just go with. I like to use a white or nude color eyeliner here because my eyes were so red from crying, but I think they look a little bit better. This one's from Essence. It's extreme lasting, easy glide, waterproof in silky nude. Blush, which you can't really tell again in this light. Some bronzer. I feel like I look much more put together than I did in the last clip. Oh, my battery's dying. Okay, I'll continue this when I'm driving back from school. Charge you. And then we'll come back to it because I have come up with more tips and I think this could actually be a really helpful video. So I'm gonna charge you, get Thomas to school, and then we'll reconvene. Ugh, when you get in the car and they're playing this song. Okay, universe. Okay, okay. Okay, that's another tip of mine. When you are having a bad day, like me, if you are like me, and music really affects you, as it does me, don't listen to upsetting things. Like, I have really noticed that music affects my mood. So there's a lot of music right now, a lot, that I cannot listen to because it makes me so sad. And I fought it for a while, and now I'm just like, okay. Like, there's a lot of songs on the country station or on Sun FM, like Alessia Cara, or in my phone. Like, I have really been enjoying the new Pink album because there's no memories attached to it, like the new Katy Perry album, the new Miley Cyrus album. But even some of the songs, I'm like, nope, too much. Like, I can't listen to Kesha's Praying anymore. Like, it's just too upsetting, depending on my mood. But that's just like, kind of no, or don't watch. Like, I don't watch sad shows. Like, if you're already sad or you're already upset, don't force yourself to watch sad things unless it's like somehow therapeutic for you, cathartic for you. For me, it's not. That's why I've been watching Will and Grace and Grace and Frankie, and like, I'm excited to watch Schitt's Creek and the new season of Scandal, because like, I can't handle, like, everyone keeps telling me like, you should watch This Is Us. That'd be a hard no. A hard no. Another thing that I did today, which I hate doing so much, is I canceled 2 appointments. One is to get my brows waxed and tinted. So for those of you who get annoyed when my brows need to be done, I'm sorry. Gonna have to wait another week. My friend Tanya was super understanding, and then Thomas was supposed to have a haircut at 4. It's just like, no. I realized it's like, you know, that's 7 hours from now, but I just needed to not go. And his haircut's not urgent. He wouldn't have been happy to be there at 4 o'clock, so I just texted my friend Leslie, who owns Studio on Main, and was like, I hate to be flaky, but I need to reschedule. And it's like, that is always my last thought. But this morning I was just like, you know what? No, you'll obviously go do your morning, like, not your morning show. Go do your radio show. Thought about not going, TBH. So my tip is, if you're having a bad day, look at your schedule and look what you can take off your plate. Please don't hit that, Grandma. There we go. Like, look what you can take off your plate. If there's anything you can take off your plate, do it. And do it guilt-free, unapologetically, although I did apologize for canceling both of those appointments. Like, just do what's best for you. So now, instead of having like 6 appointments back to back today, I have 1. Like, so many people have said to me like, oh, I can't believe you're back working, and I can't believe you're doing, you know, your videos, and I can't believe you're taking Thomas to swimming lessons. Even my therapist was like, I'm so proud of you, because not everybody does this. And I was like, I don't feel like I have a choice. I have a mortgage and like a 6-year-old. So like, I'm trying to maintain my responsibilities, but I did not have to get my brows done today. Thomas did not have to get his hair cut today. And another tip that I'll leave you with before I go into the radio station is, like, I've like really been meditating a lot, obviously. Like, I actually did 3 different sessions this morning and 3 different ones yesterday. And I'm like, hi marathoner. Hi everybody. It's really helps me to just be in the moment, and also to like be able to recognize like, this is a crappy thought, that's all it is, and like visualize it just like floating away down a river, which maybe doesn't make sense to you if you don't meditate, but that really helps me, like being able to be like, that's just a thought, that's just a negative thought, that's not you, that's just a thought. Like, you're already in a bad place this morning, so no need to have like feeling crappy about your body or feeling crappy about what you're eating. Like, just, that's just a thought, move on. Okay, need to maintain and not cry, do the radio, and then we can breathe for a minute. We're back in the bathroom, and I'm just gonna put on a little blush before I go out again. After I finished my work at the radio station, I came home and was able to do some more work, and I just did it in bed. One of my appointments canceled. Thank you, universe. So I napped. I think it was probably only for like a half hour, but it counts. I was thrilled. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, watching Will and Grace and napping. And I did some work, made a little grocery list. I was very tempted when I was leaving the radio station to order some bad food. I shouldn't say bad food, but like unhealthy food. And it was the rare occasion that I actually stopped myself. Hold on, we're good. And I was like, nope, just go home. I had some leftovers that I had in the fridge for lunch. And then I had this like salad that you heat up from IGA as well. So I think we're doing okay on this like having a terrible day situation. I have now put my hair into a bun, and I think I'm gonna go look for said groceries. Yeah. So I'm doing okay. Not as like weepy as I was this morning, so thumbs up for that. It felt good to just be able to like pause and just say to myself like, you clearly need to stop and relax and take a nap. So I was able to do that because we were up so early. I did the majority of my client work before I even showered this morning, which is like the only cool thing about waking up that early. Now I'm just gonna fill my water bottle up because I like to have water with me, as you know, and then go get some groceries. So I think I'm gonna try and also limit my caffeine and see if that helps my like panicky feeling. Because I just had 1 cup this morning and 1 cup yesterday, and I felt okay. So that will be another tip when you're having a bad day. Really try and be mindful of what you eat and drink and see if that makes a difference. Like for me, it's caffeine. Definitely can put me in a worse mood and make me feel panicky. And like if I have bad food that I can't digest or I feel gross after, that's just gonna perpetuate the shitty feelings. So I try to, at least for part of the day, eat well. And I know I've been bad about not drinking enough water. That's not to say I won't like treat myself, because I think that's also really important. But at least try and drink water and be mindful of caffeine. Okay, I need to tell you this. Don't buy this. It is so awful. This is Burt's Bees. You see how it says flavor crystals? It's this orange chapstick. And I thought, oh, Burt's Bees. That's great. It literally feels like sandpaper, and not in a good exfoliating way. It's like, you have really chapped lips, Mare? Let's rub sandpaper on them. Don't. Okay, enough rambling. Let's leave the house for a bit. Did a quick grocery shop. I'm not gonna run through everything. I'll just kind of like pan over it so that you can see. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. And another tip when you're not feeling great and you're not having a great day, buy yourself flowers. It's only $6.99 at IGA. Like, come on now. Money better spent than a latte, I would say today. Like semi-followed a recipe, but not really. Made myself some ramen, vegan ramen for dinner. Yep, because I've been craving those noodles. I think it's gonna be good. We'll see. I'll let you know. Look at that steam. Oh, this is just, okay, I'm not gonna tip it at you, but I am gonna try it. Oh my gosh. I have been craving noodles because I watched a Will and Grace episode where they ate noodles. Oh my gosh. Verdict on the soup, so good. I guess it was technically ramen. What's happening back here? Because it was ramen noodles, but I didn't follow the recipe at all. But it was really yummy. Let me know if you want me to show you what I did, because I have a feeling it'll be a staple. Because I just craved like noodles, like Mr. Noodles, like pho, that kind of thing, and that was really easy to make. I made pho last winter too, and it was easy. Anyway, we did some reading, and Thomas didn't protest, so that was a first, which felt really good. And now I'm gonna give him a bath and put him to bed, and fingers crossed he sleeps through the night, because we all know I need this. But I'm gonna go to bed really early just in case he doesn't. I feel like, yeah, 9:30 isn't early enough. I'm gonna just, yeah. But I hope you enjoyed this video today. I hope you got something out of it, and that it shows you, even if you're having a really rough day, there are ways to take care of yourself, even if they're simple and even if they seem silly. These are things that I do that help me. Not every day, obviously. I don't buy myself flowers every day, and I don't take a nap every day. That may have only been the second time I've napped since Jeremy died. But I hope that you have some takeaway, and that the next time you unfortunately have a rough day, you can come back to these tips, and you can come back to this video and remind yourself that you can take control, and you can have a say in how your day plays out, even if you are sobbing like me. I had another little cry, you can probably tell. I made the mistake of clicking on an old video. Like, I never watch my old videos with Jeremy. And for some reason I clicked on my eulogy and started watching that, because I'm a glutton for punishment, and yeah, just like seeing the look on my face, and anyway. But we got through, and you can get through next time you have a crap day too. So I hope that this helped you. Tomorrow's a new day, and I have a massage tomorrow, so that's always exciting. Thanks for watching. Please lace up and become a marathoner. Subscribe to my channel. Let me know what other kinds of videos you would like to see, what other kinds of tips you would like to know, and I will do my best to cover them in some upcoming videos. That's it for tonight. Thanks for watching. Fingers crossed it's gonna be a good sleep through the night, and I'll see you in the morning. Bye.